Okay, so today we're going to take a deep dive
Oh, cool.
into something really, really interesting.
Sounds good.
It's a piece of clothing,
Okay.
and it's called the We're Not Going Back shirt.
We're not going back shirt.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's pretty fascinating
Interesting.
because we've got all these articles and excerpts
Mm-hmm.
about this shirt and what it represents
Wow.
and kind of how people feel about it.
Yeah, I think what's really fascinating about this is that
Yeah.
it's just a shirt, right? But it's like
It's so much more.
it's become this
It's like a symbol for
a symbol for so many different things.
Yes.
About, all the things that are going on right now.
Like progress.
Yeah, progress.
And, like resistance to going back to the old
Just a lot
ways,
of things,
thinking
yeah.
and being.
Yeah, and it makes you think about
Exactly.
what do we as a society really value, right?
Yeah. And the source material that we have here,
Okay.
it actually calls the shirt a bold statement.
Interesting.
And I get that.
Yeah.
Like when I think about it, it's like, wow, that is a bold statement.
Yeah.
Like it makes you stop and think.
Uh-huh.
So,
Right.
imagine just walking down the street, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And you see someone wearing this shirt.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think? Like, what jumps out at you?
I think for me it's like, okay, what are they
want to say?
Yeah, what are they trying to say?
What are they not going back to?
Yeah, what are they not going back to?
Yeah.
And it makes me think about all the debates going on right now.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Climate change is a big one.
Big one, yeah.
Are we going to slip back into
Up habits?
Yeah, all the ways of doing things?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
or are we going to forge ahead and,
find new solutions.
Find new solutions, be more sustainable.
Sustainable, exactly.
Yeah, and even think about social justice.
Oh, yeah. Right? All the progress that's been made there.
Right.
Are we going to let that slip away?
Yeah, are we going to go back on that?
Are we going to go back on that? It's
Yeah.
like a reminder.
It is a reminder.
It's a reminder to
Yeah.
hold on to those victories.
Absolutely. And I think what's really interesting too is that it's not just one style of shirt.
Oh, right.
The source material talks about how they've got tees,
Mhm.
hoodies, long sleeves, all with that same message.
Yeah. They're really trying to get this message out there.
They're really trying to get it out there.
Yeah.
It's not just a one-time thing,
It's not a fad.
No,
This is
it's a movement.
a movement.
Yeah.
And it reminds me of back in the day, the 80s and 90s band t-shirts.
Oh, yeah.
People wore those not just to
Right, to show off their music taste.
show off their music taste, but to align themselves with a
whole
whole subculture.
A whole subculture.
This is similar, but it's on a bigger societal layer.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And that's what's so cool about it.
Yeah, it's you're wearing your values.
Wearing your values on your sleeve.
Literally.
Literally.
Yeah.
And the source material actually goes on to talk about
Okay.
how the shirts are actually made. They talk about how comfortable they are, how durable they are,
Mm-hmm.
and they're even a unisex fit.
Interesting. So it's ooh, what?
What do you think? Why are they focusing so much on that?
Yeah. Why do you think they're
Yeah.
focusing so much on that?
Well, I think it's because if you want people to really embrace a message,
Mm-hmm.
it can't just be a fleeting thing.
Right.
It has to be something they can live in.
Yeah.
Like
It's handshaped.
a protest sign,
Okay.
right? Like protest signs.
They're great. They're bold. They're eye-catching.
Yeah. They make a statement.
Yeah, but you can't exactly carry one around all
Yeah.
day,
Right.
But this shirt, it's
You can wear it
you can wear it all
Yeah.
day.
everywhere.
Yeah, you're comfortable.
Be comfortable, and
But
you're
it's
still
spreading that message.
that message. Yeah,
Yeah, and it just sparks conversations.
it does. It really does. Yeah, just organically.
Yeah.
People see it and they're like,
Yeah, what's that about?
"What's that about?
Yeah.
Tell me more."
So I want to get into the real heart of this whole thing.
Right.
Because the source material talks about purpose and impact.
Okay.
What is the purpose
Mhm.
of this shirt and what kind of impact does
Uh-huh.
it have?
Yeah.
So let's imagine someone wearing this shirt
Yeah.
and they're at a rally
Okay.
or they're just
They're just at the grocery store.
at the grocery
Yeah,
store.
just out in the world.
Yeah.
What kind of reactions do you think they're going to get?
It depends on the person, right? Some people might be
Right?
yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah, totally agree.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And other people might be
Totally opposed.
totally opposed.
Yeah, and want to,
What do you mean?
what do you,
We're not going back.
I mean, we're not going back.
Yeah.
And it's going to start a conversation.
It's going to start a conversation.
That's what's so great about it.
Yeah, it's a walk.
It's you're walking into a room
Yeah.
and just dropping a
statement
right in the middle of the
in the middle of the room. And it's
Yeah,
okay.
what are we going to talk about now? Yeah, and it makes you think about, like, clothing as a form of self-expression.
Clothing has always been a way that, like...
To say something about yourself.
Yeah, say something about yourself.
Yeah.
To show what you believe in.
To show what you believe in.
Yeah, like, think about, like...
Or even to dissent.
Or to dissent.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, and this shirt, I think it really...
It taps into that.
It taps into that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the source material even talks about how it's like a rallying cry.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And a symbol of collective spirit.
Interesting.
So it's like bringing people together.
Yeah, it's like finding your tribe.
Yeah. Finding your tribe.
Yeah,
like
all the people who are like...
Who were on the same page.
And not going back.
Yeah, we're not going back.
Yeah.
And it makes me think about other movements
that
have used clothing in similar ways.
Yeah. Are there any that come to mind?
Oh, tons.
Oh, yeah.
Like, think about the AIDS awareness movement and the red ribbons.
The red ribbons, yeah. Powerful symbol.
Powerful symbol.
Yeah.
Or like the pink pussy hats.
Oh, yeah.
From the Women's March.
From the Women's March.
Yeah.
Those were everywhere.
They were everywhere.
Yeah, and it wasn't just about, like...
It wasn't just about fashion. It was about
making a statement.
A statement. Standing together.
Yeah, yeah.
Showing solidarity.
Exactly. And I think the shirt...
Yeah.
It fits right in with that.
It fits right in. It's like it's carrying on that
legacy.
That legacy of using clothing to say something.
To say something important.
Important. Yeah. And it's not just about like what you wear.
Right.
It's about what it represents.
What it represents.
Yeah.
The conversations it starts.
For conversations.
Yeah.
The community it might build.
Yeah, the community.
Yeah.
And the source material even talks about how this shirt is tied to...
Like hope for the future.
Hope for the future.
Yeah.
Wait.
Interesting. Like it specifically mentions hope.
Yeah.
And a better future.
A better future.
So what do you think?
What does that mean?
Yeah, what does that mean?
I think that's like...
In the context of this shirt.
Yeah, in the context of this shirt.
And the people wearing it.
Yeah, what are they saying?
Yeah.
Well, I think it's about believing that things can get better.
Believing that things can get better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it's rejecting
complacency. Like we're not just going to sit back and accept
the way things are.
We want more.
We want something better.
We want something better.
Yeah, but what is that?
What does that better future look like?
Better future look like?
That's the question.
That's the question.
Yeah.
And I think that's what's so cool about this shirt. It's like it's up to each person.
It's up to each person.
Yeah.
To decide what that...
To decide what better future looks like. Yeah.
Wow.
That was...
This is a really interesting deep dive.
Yeah.
So, to kind of sum up.
Yeah.
I think it's clear that this "we're not going back" shirt. It's not just about fashion.
No.
It's about making a statement.
Making a statement.
Starting conversations.
Yeah.
Maybe even being part of a movement. A movement.
Yeah.
That's bigger than ourselves.
It's bigger than ourselves.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it really makes you think, like...
It does.
Clothing.
If clothing can be
this powerful.
This powerful.
Yeah.
Like, what other messages are we going to see?
Out there, out there in the future.
In the future. Like, what's next?
What's next?
Yeah.
That's a great question.
Yeah.
I don't know. But I'm excited to find out.
Me too.
Yeah.
This is going to be interesting.
Yeah.